Let's see, go live. Let's see, go live. All right. All right, I think we are live. Let's see, go live. Okay, this is, all right. So it looks like I have to go and look at this somewhere else. At least the chat. All right, let me open up the chat. Sorry, it's a little late because of the solar eclipse. That was fun. My channel. I am live. All right, let me open up the chat. And we're gonna go. Sorry, it's a little late because of the solar eclipse. Okay, so we are live, so we're gonna put the chat over here. All right, so I'm gonna say, sorry I was late. The eclipse. Oh, I can't even spell. All right, so I am here, and I think I'm streaming. Let me see here. Let me look at another computer. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to do the chat in a different window because I want to see everything here. Yes. All right. Okay, so I guess this is pretty good because I get to go through all the inquiries. Cool. Excellent. Okay, so hang on a second. Put this away. All right, so I'm going to go to the group, my girlfriend's group, psychic readings with Katie. I'm going to go through all of those. And okay, so all right, so let me see if I can open up the chat here on a different computer, my channel. I always have nature elements. It's fire, that's pure water, and our crystals. And I just got this from the beach today while I was doing my eclipse research. Okay, so let's go open here. Fire, that's pure water. And we're going to open up the chat here. So I do not want and I just got this from the beach today while I was doing my eclipse research. Okay, so let's go open here. Fire, that's pure water. And we're going to open up the chat here. We're going to, okay. All right, so we're on, okay, that's much better. So I did the audio on that one, so I'm not bouncing back and forth. Let me check, test. Okay, cool. Actually, I'm gonna open this up here. And I got 3 monitors here. Okay, so we're gonna open up Okay, let's see. Let's go to Facebook. Cool. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll put it on later. Okay. What is that? Uh-oh. I got my two-factor, so give me a minute here. I have the chat open, so I'm going to move this to another new window. Good. I'll put this in a bigger screen so I can see. Okay, good. Cool. All right. Okay. Block. All right, so we're going to go. I didn't really get to advertise this. It's been a little crazy. But this is a good opportunity. So go through the psychic clairvoyant readings with Katie. I'll try to give you guys the timestamp of this stuff. So let me see this. Cool. The opportunity. So go through. Okay, cool. So I have the clairvoyant readings opened up. The first one is, I'm not going to say because this is public here. I'm going to have to write this down. Well, I'm just going to go through the list from the top to the bottom. And this is AB. And I'm going to read it off here. So this one says, this year has been nothing but rough on me. My GED teacher pushed me to do external diploma, and I want to go back to GED. Me and a boyfriend are fighting all the time. When I was working, my body was killing. I'm so tired. All I do is sleep. I can't even eat. Aw, I don't even want to try anymore. I've been throwing my nervous wreck today. I would love a reading. Pleasure. This is me. I tried so hard not to cry taking this photo. Can someone give me a reading? Because this year has not been it's been stressful. Okay. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is, without knowing anything, AB, we're gonna go ahead and look at your picture. We're gonna go and take a look at. We're gonna go back. We're gonna do a decade reading to try to connect everything from today. From the first 10 years to the 20 years. I'm only gonna do the first two, and hopefully those signals will help you. Because it's I respect the past, I respect the timeline. So we're gonna do the first 20 years. We're gonna figure out what's going on with you right now, this timeline, without knowing how old you are. Then we're gonna go back and look at your decades, the first 10 years, and how we went over to the next decade, which is your second decade. Okay. And I'll post this in our group, our private group. So I'm going to go through this, and I've been wanting to do this, so you get everybody in one shot. Okay. I usually wear a mask, but it's kind of like really hot today. I do, but okay, so can you see me? Okay, so this is the Tarot Gateway is all about non-3D, accessing information that may have been forgotten, or your brain decided to turn it off for the moment due to its job, it's the brain's job, And what we're going to do is send you some signals, okay, without non 3D signals. There you go, without messing with the timeline or your free will, but some signals for you to put it together. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off because let's turn this off. Okay, let's do this. First, we're gonna count the cards. I have your picture here. A, B. Okay, and we're gonna count the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I need some more light here. Let me see. Oh, that's too much. Okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 8. Okay, everybody's here. All right, so let's take a look at this. All right. What's going on with AB? Looking at the picture, this is going to be the first reading. And you'll know it's your reading because of your posting. Let's take a big breath. Oh Lord, and all the upper beings of the universe, please give us the guidance for this energy that we are looking at right now. The year has been nothing but rough on her. Let us see what we cannot see. Help guide this energy to a better path. Let her see what she cannot see. Okay, what's going on with you right now? What is going on with A, B? Please give her the guidance that she needs to find peace, harmony, and love. Okay. What's going on with her right now? What is going on? Okay. Lovers, relationships. Lovers is relationship. Doesn't have to be sexual, but we humans tend to relate it to that. It is the basic foundation of relationships is friendship. As you can see, it's blessed from above, and it's beautiful. It's connected. Okay, what energy goes with it or against it? Justice. Okay, all right, so justice talks about balance, responsibility. Balance, meaning, you know, there's positive and negative, and nature always struggles with balance, okay, because we are one. So let's see the root cause of this. Oh, okay. So the root cause of what's going on with the relationship and the responsibilities and the fairness is about ultimatum. This card is a subconscious card. It tells us that you're in a corner and do this or else kind of thing. It's an ultimatum. And it goes for both sides, you know. let my people go kind of energy, um, or else. So this feeling is feeling of aggression. It's a feeling of no choice. Okay, so this has to do with relationships. Okay, and the balance and the responsibility. Okay, what's going away is the past. The emperor, structure, father, male energy. The emperor is authoritative. It's has set rules. Okay, it is going away as I could see that it's still in the present, but not as strong. Um, and the emperor is structure. And it has to do. It has to be this way. You got to go A, B, C, D, E. There's no swaying. Okay, so and the emperor is good for certain things in 3D in our timeline. Um, because we all got to work and we know the recipe of baking a cake, but sometimes the creativity needs to be here. So it's upside down. When the energies are upside down, they're low. Okay, it's just like music. They're either coming in or going away. But if they're right side up, they're here. The relationships, see, these are at the peak. At the peak, and you could feel the energy. Okay, consciousness. The Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is mental force. Swords are mostly mental force. And they talk about the truth of the matter. Using your mind, not your emotion, okay? Using your mind and not your emotions in regards to the truth. And justice. It goes with justice too, as the balancing things, okay? Righting a wrong. Standing up for yourself. Okay, right now, we have to balance our mental force and our emotional force, okay? Our mental force and our emotional force. You know what? I need to put this on because I communicate a lot with my hands, so I'm going to put this on. Okay, so you could see. All right. So the Ace of Swords, okay, is mental force. It's accessing the truth. It's having fortitude, okay? So justice, okay? So it's getting to the root of the situation, right? And this again goes with the relationship, human relationships, and the truth in it. That's your concept. So what's coming in? This is what's going on. Stalemate. So I see that it's upside down. We need to see the other energies that are playing to see what direction is this. Is it going away or it's coming in? Okay, so we're gonna just lay this out. These are your external force, foresight, directional change. Ooh, power play, personal power. Yeah. Oh, this is a cycle. The world. Okay, so all right. This is what's coming into the situation, and it's upside down. Okay, and it has to do with power play. Okay, so this is low in energy. There is still a crack or a sliver of communications, and this looks like, hey, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. You messed it up. There's this is what we do. There's some aggression in regards to responsibilities and just having a balance, give and take, when it's not like 50-50, right? It's like, oh, it's 50-50. No, sometimes it's 60-40, sometimes it's 30-70, okay, but it's a balance of a whole, okay, so and this emperor looks like, hey, I did this, and then debits and credit. Okay, so this is coming into the situation. This is stalemate. Okay, so you see, that her back is turned to the ocean, to the water, which moves. The moon moves it, and it moves the earth. And her back is turned. She has two swords in front of her heart. So that's, you can't see me. So it's closed heart. It's what they call stalemate. You know, it's closed up. Okay, it's upside down, low in energy. It's closed up. You can't see me. I'm not going to share my heart and my mind. I have closed my spirit. Okay, so this is a feeling of stalemate. Okay, so foresight, kind of seeing uh, this relationship. You're looking into the truth of the matter. You really are looking for the truth of the matter. And yes, continue to use your mind, okay? When your emotions comes in, okay, do not let your mind get away with it. Stick with the facts. Stick with what you know. What you know is what you've experienced, okay? Or research, or was told to you, or you were there and you saw it, you experienced it. That's fact, because you were there, you witnessed it. So you do have foresight. You do have that gift to see beyond the current timeline. And right now, you're seeking justice, and you're seeking the truth, okay? And make sure you use your mind, mental force, being objective, okay? Thinking your way through it. When you want to do something right now, that's when you pull back. So you should be okay with what you're going to do. If you're not okay, pull back, because that's the time where our emotions are very spiky. They're spiky up and down, and that's a lot of energy. So when it's spiky like that, stay still, right? Because it's chaotic. Stay still. Okay. How this is turning out. Interesting. Okay, so there is a directional change. Reassessing the situation. The situation has been festering, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 5, 6 years on and off, and it's just lingering. And it's gotten to a point, and a brink, okay, and a point like a mountain, right? It's got to a point where it's like, I gotta reassess the situation. I gotta see if this is good for me. I gotta see if the after effects of this relationship is, not beneficial to me, not good to me. So I see that, um, in regards to the balance, in regards to the responsibility. You can't take everything on. It's a give and take again. That's what relationships is. Always supporting. When one is down, one will take a little bit. It's rest, right? It's love. When you see someone that they're suffering, you have to, because you love them, you want to lessen the suffering, and that's what we do. We lessen the suffering of people we love. Okay, so now, this is the 9th card, okay? So it looks like there's some power play going on. Taking someone else's power. Like, it's a power struggle, okay? And personal power is good, okay? That means you're confident, you feel that you matter, you have a say in the situation, but right now it's upside down. There's no say, it's only one way. Oh, I like that. There's no say, there's only one way. And you have to. You have to be able to grow. Play ping and pong. It's kind of like movement. And you can't move by yourself. You got to dance with the energy and grow with the energy. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look. So this is okay, so it looks like this conviction, this stalemate, and this power play. Okay? It's gonna, the world is completion. It's gonna complete, okay? And it's not creative anymore. It's not, it's not uplifting your spirit, And if it's not uplifting your spirit, it's time to take a break. Nothing's forever. Take a break, instance peace, walk away, because it takes two to tango. So the energy will dissipate if one point does not, it goes away. It won't go anywhere. So, all right. So this is a lesson. This is a recycling, completing of a cycle, a lesson um, that we might be able to look at on your decades. Okay. So let's take a look at the first 10 years of your life, my dear. Okay. Okay. You have to do work. I'm going to send you, it may sound cryptic at the moment, but I will send you information that will hopefully help you in your own time, in your own free will, to find the path of the least resistance. And that's happy. It's the after effects. Happier than before, less suffering than before. It's better than before. You're smiling than before. And that's how you use the point of reference. Is this relationship making me feel good or happy? It used to, but no longer. It's time to take a break because there's changes. There's changes in both sides of the equation. And if you're not part of that change, what they say is you grow apart, right? And seasons change. Look at nature. We have to change in the seasons. There's a certain time for things, so forth. So let's take a look. This is an overview of the energies that was around you the first 10 years of your life. Okay? And hopefully this will help you in your path of peace, of love for yourself, love for everything that's around you, the strength to walk away because you love yourself. All right. Oh Lord, and all the upper beings of the universe, tell us what we need to see. Please help A, B, listen and remember, and what variables and energies were present in their first 10 years of your life. Okay. Oh Lord, and all the upper beings of the universe, please give us the guidance for this energy that we're reading. Let us see what we can't see. Please show us the signals. Help us remember the signals for a brighter path, a clearer path, a more peaceful path for this current energy that we're looking at. Tell us what we need to see the first 10 years of this energy, this molecular ecosystem, this energy, the first 10 years. What energies were around that influenced this energy we're looking at? Risky behavior, cockiness. The Knight of Wands, oh my goodness. I know, from all the knights, I think the Knight of Wands is the most intriguing. Because they do have their negative side. They have their positive side. The positive side is daring, adventurous, can beat the odds. So much confidence. It's like, ta-da! So that, on the positive side, on the negative side, it's, oh man, risky behavior, full of ego, excuse me, full of ego. They're they're kind of superficial. On the negative side, are cocky. They're restless, and they got a hot temper. So that's, on the negative side, that's there. It's on the positive side. Sometimes it's like, God, they're just so passionate, and that energy of not scared, and self-confidence is, you know, I think we all had that feeling of life on the positive side, of nights, of this night at once. Okay, so it's upside down, but it is number one card. Oh, heart control. Okay, heart control. It's the feeling of you have to whip the horses for them to move. So this heart control is pretty much strict. Movement was used by force. So that's the first 10 years. Okay. Page. So this is upside down. Your Page of Pentacles. Now pentacles are of material forces. Okay. Pages are good. All the pages. They're the start right before the night. It's the energy. It's a new energy. It's a young energy. It's a positive. All the pages. Doesn't matter what suit. Okay, but this is upside down. This has to do with trust. This has to do with being practical, having an effect. Okay, and effect. Other than being like do this or else kind of thing, very strict, very structured, I guess, in a way. All right. Oh, innocence. Oh, sweetheart. So this is innocence. This is the innocence card, the giving card, the card of, hey, are you okay? Do you need help? Or just from the heart. It's what they call an innocent card. Okay. So there was very little giving of heart without the debits and credits. And it looks like it's like you got to do this. You have no choice. This is what it needs to be done. It's hard control. And there's the innocence was taken. The innocence, the giving, the ability to see. This is an innocent energy. Okay, so this is an innocent energy. It's a kid. You were supposed to teach the kids and show them and lead them, stuff like that. Okay. Temperance. Okay. So it looks like, this is the Temperance card. It's the ability to, and there is an energy there that try to mix it, right? Try to mix it with some hard control. The Temperance card talks about not starting from scratch. It is a good card, and the good card of it all is it's the ability to balance. Okay, combining stuff, and it seems like balance was important. Okay, you don't have enough water in the cup, we'll share this. But it was fueled by hard control. It was hard. It wasn't cooperative. It was like, well, what do you think is this? It was just, this is the way it goes. Okay, let's take a look at this. Lord have mercy. Okay, the Tower card. There was a sudden change, a needed change. When things are stagnant, there's signals that tells you, hey, this needs to change. Hey, so the Tower card is a sudden change. It's a needed change. As you can see, things, everybody knew the first 10 years, or everyone felt that there's needed to be a change, in regards to the giving, in regards to, this beautiful card. It's one of my favorite cards. The Six of Cups. And this is upside down. So the Tower card is, look at that. Bring on the house. It had to. It's revelation. It's under your nose. You see. Okay? You see. So there was a sudden shift in the first 10 years of your life. Ethics. Okay? This has to do with ethical values. Lying, stealing, and cheating from another energy is not good. I don't know of anyone that likes to be um, stolen from or lied to. It's not. They would say, "Hey, what's good for you may be bad for me," or vice versa. And that's true in certain things in in reality, in 3D. But in the heart and in the spirit, you got to be open. You got to. Um, so this has to do with ethics. The things that we know is bad. Okay, this has to do with the innocent, that innocent spirit, the innocent spirit of free will, being able to give because you want to. Innocence also states that a child is innocent. They haven't lived long enough. It's the first 10 years of their life. They're learning. They, forgiveness should be given, and with forgiveness comes with understanding and love and guidance. Okay, so permanency. Okay, permanency in the first 10 years of your life was kind of um, so this card of permanency and the giving and the heart control, you know, um, it's upside down, meaning the resources are not there. Um, uh, the energy was not of many resources that you can be able to buy anything or anything of that sort. It was very restricted. It's always kind of like, where is this resource going to come from? And there was a lot of heart control in regards to permanency, to Pentacles. Pentacles is material force. The Ten of Pentacles talks about, and the Pentacles are 3D, what we see, what we manifest, money, resources, things. And the Ten of Pentacles talks about permanency, right? To be able to have a permanent place, you have everything that you need, um, and also see this one, staying with the recipe, the established uh, role. Um, that's it's strict, very strict. Okay, so it doesn't sway. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oh my goodness, Page of Cups. Again, pages are good. All the pages are the starting energies, and then the Knights, which is the next one, um, the negative. The balance comes in from positive to negative, because the Page of Cups is about love. It's about it's that feeling of, and it's low in energy, and it felt like there was not enough loving energy, being intuitive, finding out, what happened. Why are you behaving this way? Why are you so risky? And it was just like the spirit wasn't understood. It was ignored in the first 10 years of your life. And the Page of Cups talks about um, being intuitive, really seeing what's wrong. Why did you do this? And why? When we're kids, that's all we ask is why. Why did I behave this way? Why are you behaving this way? Because we don't know. Okay, but we know love. We know hugs. We know the Page of Cups. That's being intuitive, being loving, being uh, uh, spending time in finding out, hey, what's wrong? Um, um, uh, you know, uh, it's time is love. Okay, so I see that loving part was not. It was a lot of heart control. It was ignored. Okay, let's take a look at number 10. Directional change. So after the 10 years, I see that there was a directional change. Let's see if this reading, how it affects the next decade, which is your 10 to 20s. But there was a sudden change, a disruption. The whole house shaked in a way, earthquake. um, and it has to do with making plans real. Um, the Page of Pentacles talks about the material force, and we all need, having an effect. Um, and trust. The basic trust and trust and being trustworthy, and also to the material force, right? The material force. So there was a big change. There was a tower moment, you see? Kind of like the house got on fire in a way, where everyone's just kind of like, okay, we've hung up long enough. This is not working out. It's not getting better. And this is the Tower card. The Tower card is upheaval. It's under your nose. And, the universe only allows us so much. They're like, okay, this needs to change. Something needs to change. And then we pile it up, and then boom, sudden change. Okay. So it looks like there was a redirectional, reassessing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the last 7 years. So within the 7 years of your first 10 years of your life, reassessing everything, if it's working or not. Okay, let's take a look at your... I'm getting thirsty, so I might take a 2-minute break here. We're going to do your next decade, which is 10 to 20, okay? Let's take a look. 10 to 20. This way I do the live YouTube, and I don't have to use my running out of space on my hard drives for videos. So I'll be doing this every other Saturday. Mostly I'm going to be looking into, if like today, it's perfect, no one's here. So I wanted to go through the psychic clairvoyant readings with Katie, all the posting there, so that we can kind of address what the universe needs to be addressed. Oh Lord, and all the upper beings and friends, please give us the strength. Let us see what we can't see. Let's look at the second decade, how the first decade affects the second decade. Let us see what we can't see for A, B. Give us the guidance. Let us see what we cannot see to help our path right now. Alright, 10 to 20. Take a look. Personal power. Okay, that's good. The King of Wands. Balance. Oh, this is good. This has gone away. Again, this is 10 years, okay? This is just a kind of like we're floating over the energies of those 10 years. Okay. Oh, boy. There's some lone wolf sneaking around. There's King of Wands. King of Wands, very creative force. Wands are creative force. Okay, it's a creative force from thought forms to you could see the creation. Sometimes they are, they walk in a room and there's this bright light, or they're loud. Oh, look at that, the Hermit. Okay, community, this is good. We got 3 of Cups, community, your inner circle. The Empress, abundance from this King of Wands. You stop worrying, okay? Ah, the Queen of Swords, and good. All right, so it's pretty rough the first 10 years, but it looks like the confidence, again, the power play, right? Um, Power cannot stay with one place. It will corrupt. It has to be shared and given back and forth. So this is looking like there's some confidence here with the King of Wands that help balance ups and downs of life. So the King of Wands is um, at its suits. It's forceful. It's creative. Um, it, it's uh, uh, it's very enthusiastic. Um, it does dominate the environment. Um, and very I want to say flamboyant, but kind of theatrical, kind of like but very creative in energy. And this is about the balancing of life. See the ups and downs, the balance. Okay, and it looks like here that worry that cause, you know, sometimes the guilt or the worry of, you know, the worries of guilt and the worries of your 3D. Um, it's in the past, which is good because this is the stuff that worries us and we can't sleep at night. Okay, so this is an interesting one here. This is the lying, stealing, and cheating card. It's a lone wolf style kind of thing, and you can see, it's kind of sneaky. It's like a sneaky energy. It is upside down, okay, but there's still that lone wolf kind of. I'm doing my thing, and not we're doing this thing. Okay, it's low in energy, and this has to do with keeping the power, keeping the lead just a little bit, and then the King of Wands, which is a very creative force, always seem to find a way to balance things. Okay, I do see with this worry was a lot of there was some guidance here. No, it's a form of counseling, but it does help, or a wise energy that keeps the worries away. Okay, this is good. All right. So it looks like there is a community. This wasn't in your first 10 years, but this is the Three of Cups, your inner community, your support system spiritually, and interesting. Um, there is that support, but that gives you, that inspires you, that gives you that personal power, that confidence, a say, importance. Okay, Mother, abundance. So the abundance is much clearer here from 10 to 20 versus the lack of in the previous decade. And this King of Wands, this energy of very enthusiastic, very creative, being able to balance things, whatever it's needed. Again, it's a bright energy, and it's it has that positive, it's a fire energy. Okay, so he's original. He's just yes, great personal energy. Like he knows if he sets his mind to it, it's gonna get done. So that's the energy of that. Okay, and of course the Empress's mother is abundance. Okay, and the abundance to me was helped out with the King of Wands. Okay, so the truth of the matter. Okay, so this is good. So there's a Queen of Swords, and you have to have a say. Even though it's joking, in a joking way, we gotta voice that out in 3D. So, but not so direct, right? So the Queen of Swords is about getting to the truth, okay? Breaking the ice when it's... So she has this way of affecting 3D or reality in a joking way, okay? So it's still sent out for manifestation, but she has a unique way, and she likes the truth. This energy likes the truth. And it's honorable, On one hand, it's like, come on, um, come forward, But I have the sword of truth. It's a mind thing. I can sense if, it's not the truth or being mentally victimized. But her way of doing this is with humor. Um, it's like, oh, you just didn't say that to me, did you? And then with a smile. So you can't say, oh, you're pointing your fingers at me. You can't say, like, how dare you judge me? It's kind of like, is she joking? Wait a minute. So this is good. So this hermit, this wise, this is good. Um, this is good. This having alone time, looking for the truth, seeing. Um, this just came in. The situation you have right now, you need to voice things out because it allows you to say what you need to say without being judgmental. So get your giggly and happy self back again, and you know, you get your power back by giving an I message, saying it without judgment in a joking manner. You know what I mean? So, um, you know, uh, you just didn't try to, put that over my head, did you? And even sometimes laugh, even though you don't want to. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh my God, I know they're lying. Oh, how dare them? They're lying to themselves. They're not lying to you. And it's not, you just laugh at it. You laugh at it and acknowledge it like, and you'll get a reaction. You don't even have to say anything. Your humor will say everything. Okay? So at the end here, that wisdom, that Queen of Swords, truth, humorous, affecting the collective by stating what you see, what you feel. You do have foresight. You have an ability to see the step in front of you. You could do that. Um, so there was that Queen of Swords in your 10 to 20. Um, remember that influence. Pull that memory that memory in your head right now about this energy of you could still get your truth and your justice for yourself, and still get your power back by giving them an I message in a joking, non-judgmental, laughing kind of way. Okay, um, and I do see that. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is about nurturing, being nurturing. What do you need? Are you cold? Can I get you something to eat? It's very nurturing, down to earth energy. Okay, and it, your teenagers, your 10 to 20 energies are not bad at all. The material's gotten better. There was a little laughter, a little humor to get to the truth. Um, that sneaking around, that lone wolf, you like to be able to combine and participate and be part of that one. Be part of that growth and that movement together. Okay? Waiting for the other person to realize, no, you have to love yourself. You have to represent the love for yourself. And if you don't feel good about something, voice it out in in a humorous way, breaking the ice without judgment. And laughter is the best medicine. Okay? So this looks like that nurturing feeling, that down to earth, that you want it to be down to earth. You've felt this before. You know the feeling of being nurturing, being caring, being, and you deserve that too. Okay? So I want you to go back and look at that energy. Those energies are part of you. Okay. All right, I'm going to take a quick break because that was a lot. All right. Should I? Okay. A, B. One more. Just what you should do right now to find family, peace, and joy. What energies, okay? So we went back in time. We looked at the first 10 years of your life to the second. And that energy, it's part of you. All you got to do is recall it. You got to remember it. And you have to represent yourself. You have to, you're a truth seeker. Always have been. All right. Oh Lord, and all the upper beings, please give us guidance. What energies right now, at this moment, at the here and now, for A, B, to find, to feel, to invoke, to make their situation better. Find happiness, find peace. Let us see what we can't see. Please give us the guidance. Ooh, the tower, girl. The tower. You know there's needed to be change. You know the tower is here and now. It's a sudden change. Isn't it funny if you rewind back? This is our first reading. It loops back. I think these were part of the first reading. What's going on with you? The Ace of Wands. Oh my God, love. Ace of Cups, the love card. Okay, creative force, justice, balance, responsibility, correcting a right from wrong, and it's not physical. It's just it's a voicing kind of type, right? Especially now, if you can't look in. King of Pentacles. Everything he touches turns into gold. Enterprising. Death. Working together. This is also, when the Three of Pentacles comes in, it's usually just like the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, the three women with the three cups, are internal. That is your inner circle. The Three of Pentacles, this is all mission-based, work-based, getting to work together in harmony, okay? What you want, what they want, let's meet in the middle kind of thing. Okay, oh my God, the hard control again, girl. That is, you'll see the cards that are coming in. That is part of your essence, okay? An ending. Okay, the previous one is going to be recycled. It's a cycle. It's a cycle again. Cycle. Okay? Cycle. Cycle. Okay. We gotta have a new cycle, girl. Look at that. The Page of Wands. Alright. We're going to leave it here. Oh, look at this. Alright. The Ace of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Tower card, the Chariot. Those are radiating, okay? So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to leave this here. I'll be back like in 5 minutes. I got to get something to drink. to recharge. Okay, that's muted. All right, I'm back. So this is the last reading for Psychic Clairvoyant Readings with Katie. Um, so this is for A, B, and I'll give you that link privately. Um, I hope you could pull some of those signals that we just went through. You could rewind it, play it as much as you can, and hopefully um, some of those memories will come back and you'll be able to pull those memories back, wake up those receptors. Memories are the most powerful thing that we have. Just like music. Music can change your energy immediately. Memories can too. So they are part of you. You just got to remember them, okay? Remember the energies on your second decade, 10 to 20. Okay, so, and again, I'm gonna have to rewind this too, because the first reading, you know, justice. The Tower card is coming up. The hard control, okay? Working together. You need, you know, working together in harmony. Whatever mission you have, living together, the basic things in life, food, rent, all that stuff. You know, everyone has to have the responsibility. Not one person can't have that, okay? And then the power play too. Okay, so you're experiencing right now that Tower moment. Okay, you know there was a need to change. You've seen this before. You've experienced this before. You felt it. You knew it because you were there before. And the Tower card is about needed change. The change was already signaling you. You were feeling it. But you're like, oh, maybe it's going to get better. Or maybe it's got to a point where there's two of swords. No in and out. So a break is needed, right? Because it's not flowing anymore. It's just crossed. It's crossed. When our heart is crossed and our eyes have blindfolds and our back is turned away from the moon and from the water source. Water. We are water. The flow stopped. And a break is needed. And that's where the wisdom card comes in. Okay, so right now that love, that the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is about that intimacy. It doesn't have to be physical. Actually, it gets physical later. It's about connecting with one, mind, body, and spirit, where you will know, like for instance, like you know, you're having a hard day today, and then someone that you're connected with the power of love, gives you a call. Hey, are you, you know, or text you. Hey, you okay? Just like that. Okay, that is intimacy. That is connected with an energy, another human energy here. You know, your animals know. They know immediately if you're not vibing happy. They know and they come to you. So, if we could only get humans to do that. But we are more complex beings. We are more intelligent beings than our familiars, our animal friends. Okay, so this is in the past, but it's still here. It's full force. You know, don't lose that love. Give it to yourself. Remember about voicing out the truth, your truth, what you feel. That's really important because it's love for yourself. It's a loving energy to not take it. Okay, so it's like not take this hard control, push down on you, and you do it. Remember that energy of the Queen of Swords. Okay, still a truth seeker, but no judgment. Breaking the ice with humor, laughter, and not having that effect on you. Okay, so again, the previous reading, I believe we had a cycle, or the first one, the cycle. Okay, so this is your second cycle on the situation. You've done this before. Okay, death is a transition. Okay, it's an ending for a new beginning. One door's so when death comes in, one door closes, it's like a seesaw. But we can't see the other door opening yet because it's still low in energy. It's still in the process of opening. But it won't open without this closing. Once this closes, this will give you enlightenment. This will find things that you've lost. They're still there. And just got to remember, okay, you've been here before in this situation. In a different timeline, of course. Okay? And death is part of life. Okay? So we usually, loss is great. Person, place, or thing. The biggest one that we humans are still struggling with is person. Because we grew up with them. They're a part of us, or they've spent time with them. You've entangled and combined energies and exchanged energies. They are part of you. And when they're no longer part of you, you do experience death. You do experience that loss. Okay? There's no loss, only gain. Because this is another lesson. Again, keep pursuing the truth. The Ace of Swords. Okay? Making your plans real. You're going to make your... This got to close to make your plans real. To make your plans real. Okay? Because when one closes, the other one opens. But again, if you're in between, nothing moves. We got to move in the universe. If we don't move, it's just a matter of time that we don't exist. Movement is required. Okay? Breaks are good because it gives you that hermit feeling, that wisdom, that being alone, being able to reflect on you. Okay? So the page of wands, again, pages are good. You got a lot of pages. So you it's kind of starting from scratch, but not. Okay? That loss is actually a gain because you understand it more. Not to do it again. So the page of wands talks about being creative again. Being that confident, courageous you again. Feeling that, yes, I can do this. Okay? But right now, that energy is not there. You've got to close that one door. Okay, it's a cycle. Second cycle. Again, this is hard control again with the Justice. These are cards. The Ace of Cups is connected to the Page of Cups. Okay? The Page of Cups goes through Page and Knight and Queen of Cups, emotional, psychic, all that stuff. Okay? But you don't get to the Queens unless you go through a certain level of variables or energies to learn more about love. Okay? So this hard control, this forceful hard control, there are certain things in this world that cannot be moved by hard control. Okay? And that's our hearts. That is our heart. Okay. Okay, so looking like work. I don't know. You want to start a business or something? So this is again mission based, goal based. Your goals, and being able to be enterprising and being able to be dependable. That dependability, that balance that you need. Responsibilities, the Justice, 2 pillars. Okay, hard control again. All right, so the creative process, the being enthusiastic to create again. Remember, wands are creation. They come from above. They're like air, right? When you're like, oh my God, that's like a aha moment. Okay, we need you to be more creative, and have you do that. Yes, I can again. Yes, I can again. Feeling. Okay, and the Ace of Swords, mental force. Okay, look at this, mental force. Okay, anything that doesn't serve you at the moment. Um, you've been through this. It's not the first time. So that has to close. Once that's closed, everything will flow. Okay? Remember, there is no loss, only gain. Because this loss gets you closer to your path, your creativeness, your ability to be able to see a step forward. Okay? You got love in your heart. You see this? It's still in the picture right now. You got love in your heart. Don't give up on that. Just right now, it's okay. Uh, it's time to be a hermit. Just a quick minute, and get that yes I can feeling again. And the heart control does not work with you. You're deeper than that. Compassion works. Heart control does not work on you. Soft control. Loving works on you. Well, love works on everything. But you can't go wrong with love. Period. Stop. That's it. Being loving even when someone is not loving. Because it's our actions that makes us worry and guilt. Makes us not sleep at night. It's like, could've, would've, should've. Oh, why did I say that? Walking away gives you instant peace and instant love for yourself. And that you did everything that you can. And not be vengeful and not blame, not judge. You walk away and you win. Alright. We're going to go through this. What's the next one? Let's see. Okay, so we're done with that. Okay, this is an unusual one. Is anyone drawn? This is for AG. I'm going in order. Is anyone drawn to the man in this photo? Very determined looking person. I'd love to connect with him and find out how he came to his end. Everything has a cycle to his end. So there's a few things I don't read. It looks like a very old picture. Let me open this up. Very old picture. Okay. So what is the connection? You are drawn to this photo. What is the photo trying to tell you? All right. AG. Very old photo. Very strong energy in his eyes. Okay, so let's take a look. Names are just given to our 3D shells. Energy is energy. Let's take a look. I'm looking at this. This is for the Psychic Clairvoyant readings with Katie. Again, I was going to do this last week, but we had, 3 or 4 people on the live. That's my fault because I didn't advertise this as much. And I was running late because I was playing with the eclipse. It was fun. Okay, so AG, why are you drawn? Why is your energy drawn to this man? It's a very old picture. Wow. And I'm glad that you didn't give more information. I don't like. Okay, so there's a comment by LA. Is it just me, or is there a woman behind him? Let's see. There's a lot of energies behind him. I see at least 2. No, 3. Interesting. Now I'm interested. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look. First thing I want to know is, what is this energy? This picture. Very strong eyes. Very determined. Very determined. Energy is strong. Focused. Energy is very focused. All right. Tell me about this energy. This photo I'm looking at right now. Let's take a look. Let's entangle with this energy's hold. Tell us about this picture and this energy. And then we'll ask why AG is attracted to it and why you're gravitating to it. Let's see. Tell us about this energy. Lord, and all that will be serious. Please give us the guidance that we need to see what we cannot see. Alright, what energy are we picking up? What is this energy? Alright. I got like 3 monitors open right now, so. Oh, shoot. Okay, I had my Yeti muted, so I hope. Let me see. Look, I had it muted. I'm sorry. Alright. I got like 3 monitors open right now, so. Oh, okay, I'm okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, I had my Yeti muted, so I hope. Okay, one, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Look, I had it muted. I'm sorry. I didn't have it muted. Oh wow. Okay. I got like 3 monitors open right now, so. I'm okay. Oh, okay, I'm okay. Shoot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I had my Yeti muted, so I hope. Okay, okay, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Look, I had it muted. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's take a look. What is this energy? Show us. So. Alright, let's see. Tell us about this energy, this picture I'm looking at right now. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Ooh, enterprising. Everything to touches to gold. Businessman. Just, wow. Money, affluence, dependable, reliability. Okay. Uh-oh, the Tower. Sudden change. Uh-oh. Getting goosebumps. Okay, let's... Page of Pentacles. Look at that. Material force. Fear. Ooh, the energies are not good. Oh, possessiveness. Mine. Ooh, I don't like this ad reading. The High Priestess, the unknown. That's outside of 3D. Look at that. Okay. Okay. So, he came to his end because he did what his job is. Okay? Okay? Remember, we influence the collective. What we do, what we say, everything. Okay? Hope. Inspiration. Oh, well, he's a very strong energy. Very influential. Death. You can't make this shit up. Okay. Alright. Worried guilt. Alright. So this, without respecting the timelines. Sometimes I'll talk cryptic, but I'm just going to go with the flow. Okay. The King of Pentacles is a person that is successful. He's successful because he's dependable. He's a rock. He has the Midas touch. He is a businessman. He has an enterprise. He got money. He's powerful. He has a connection to the higher levels. He's able to see his creations. That's why he's very successful. Kind of kind of spooky a little bit on how he can turn water into gold kind of way. Okay, he could take garbage. He could take garbage and make something sparkle. Okay, so he has that connection to the High Priestess. High Priestess is outside. It's unconscious. or subconscious. Okay, ability to see creation before it's created in a way. So um, he's a very connected ecosystem, energy, um, uh, material force is the creations that he's done in his timeline here were um, envied. So this is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, and yeah, it's a human thing. It's about this is my. Let's just say death occurred because he's so successful, and there was some issues with that obsessive possessiveness. This is mine. You know, it's like a 3-year-old. You know, because of the success, uh, this was brought down, an ending. Okay. Um, the Page of Pentacles. This is he has true effect in 3D. That it's like, how does he do this? How does he see this? How can he be successful? How can he see something that we didn't see? You know, so it's his energy because of his success, and he's dependable, reliable. He's worked hard to get this energy. I could see his guides around him. His muses, his creative force. Wow. He is, you know, he brings practical stuff into 3D. He has a strong effect. He could see manifestation. Outside of 3D, the strings that are the variables, and he could pull those and create something like crazy, consistently. Okay, so unfortunately, his timeline should have been now. His timeline, he's kind of like a Tesla in a way. He's kind of like a Tesla. I do see a lot of guides. He gets a lot of his creativeness outside of 3D, and it was feared. I think they even thought that he like practiced like, you know, evil forces or something. And there had to be an ending because there was some human possessiveness. You know, this is mine, not yours, and you took something I threw out in the garbage, and you created it, so it's mine. I just didn't know. You know, it's just his success, unfortunately, was his downfall. But you could see it. I'm glad I looked into this. So the Tesla effect, being able to create here in the wrong timeline, it repeats until it reaches the right timeline. And look at that. Whatever he's done in regards to what he's done when his shell was alive, it was good stuff. He brought like hope. It looks like he shared his wealth. He shared his seedings. There is. He was loved. He gave back. Wow, very nice. But it looks like it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's the Destiny card, Rana. It's all of us have a job here to affect the collective. And I'm glad I looked into this reading because there is a pattern of these energies repeating, just like when you're talking to somebody across the way and there's like a freaking live band and your friend can't hear you. You have to repeat. You have to repeat, and eventually they'll get what you're saying. Where are you going? And then they can't hear it because, of course, of the noise. But you repeat it enough times, they will get it. Okay, so So that was a destiny thing. You're not the only one he's affected, energy-wise. He's affected me now. Real cool guy. Okay, he has an ability to pull from the ether, from the Higgs field, from black molasses. He could see things forming before forming. This is very good. Okay, so death, being practical, prospered, making plans real, and man, he makes plans real. And there is some guilt in regards. Maybe at the start of his success, there was a guilt that maybe he didn't say, "Hey, there's gold in this water, but you're throwing it away. I'm gonna take it. There is something here in the dirt. You don't see it, so I'm gonna take it." Right? So there might have been some of that variables in play at the start, because there was guilt. See, there's guilt. There's guilt into the situation. You know. Okay, so why are you connected to him? And I gotta say this. And the person that commented on this on my girl's site, Psychic Clairvoyant Readings with Katie, L.A. It's just not you. I see a lot of muses around him. There are entities around him to guide his creation and his success here. He connects to the unknown. Brings it to 3D manifestation at its best. But 3D didn't like it. I guess it's just too much attention. He can't make all the gold. What about us? Yeah, kind of thing. That human, I don't know what it's called. Coveting or something, I don't know. But there was some guilt, so there's a little part of him that knew about this. He did give back, but because of that guilt. But it takes two to tango. Oh yeah. Okay. So let's see. AG. Is anyone drawn to this man in this photo? Yes. I'd love to connect with him and find out how he came to the end. Well, I just said that. Thanks in advance. Okay, so let's see. Okay, obviously you're connected to him. Why are you connected to him? AG, why are you connected to him? Okay, and then you guys could just, forward this YouTube live, or just go back to the Facebook page. I go in order, okay? All right. From top to bottom. I should have went in the bottom. I think there's another one that I'm drawn to. So, all right, AG. Why are you drawn to him? Why are you drawn to him? And thank you for posting that, because now there's a pattern I see with the energies from the ether coming down and influencing certain shells here. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh Lord, and all the upper beings and yours, please let us see what we can't see. Why is AG gravitating to this energy in this photo? Energy reminding you of? Why is she gravitating towards this energy? Okay, let's take a look. Ah! Fighting environment, hassles, headbutting. Okay. The King of Wands, creative force, very flamboyant, loud, very creative. can turn things to gold. But I said can. Okay, so guilt. Guilt, worry, things that makes you not want to. Last thing that you think about before you go Betty bye. Those thoughts of this King of Wands. I know this King of Wands, very charismatic, very flamboyant, very bright. Always has a solution. He has a very strong creative force. Wands are creative force from above, coming down through the clouds, coming down through nature. It's a thought. It's a ha moment. Like, ha! We didn't consider this, kind of thing. Okay. But why the guilt? Balance. Fun. You've got to have fun here, girl. You cannot not have fun. That's my main thing every day. I have to have fun. Whether I get a banana cream pie, there has to be some reward. Not fun. The balance of life. So you see this. There's the ship going up and down, the waves of the ocean. Okay, it's ups and downs of life. To be able to balance it, see, one goes up, and then, it's 40-60, 70-30. It's never 50-50. Okay, that's an illusion. Okay, but it's a loving way of, hey, you're sick. I'm gonna take this on, until you're better. These are teachings. We've seen them everywhere. Okay, power. God, what is up with all this power play? Personal power. Okay, so the King of Wands sometimes is so bright, just like the eclipse today. You can't. It's like, oh my God, it's just, and it's a little intimidating because of that confidence, because he's very charismatic, he's flamboyant. His light sometimes scare people, because of that personal power he has. And it does cause some little hassles, little, see how everyone is kind of like, they're not flowing, okay? And it's those little hassles, and it's we know when things are not flowing, because it's like almost breathing, it's just like, oh my God, I'm reaching, 3,000 feet elevation, oxygen, so you have to kind of change your breathing patterns in a way, adaptability. So, okay, let's take a look here. Wow. Yeah, we don't usually think about moving on until it's not fun anymore. It's not happy. The balance is off, right? Because when balance is off, things get an earthquake. It has to be a little bit of shifts to continue the path. Okay, so, wow. For meaning, okay. Hangman. Okay. The Hangman. So everyone thinks that the Hangman is bad. It's not. It's kind of like quantum entanglement. You reverse it, right? So switching people, exchanging energies. You'll understand the person more. Like, instead of being mad at them, once you understand them, you're not mad anymore. You're just like, oh my God, I just want to hug you. I'm so sorry. Whereas not understanding them, you're being judgmental, going, oh my God, you did this to me after I did this. I did all this for dust, credits, and debits. Okay? It just fuels the fire. But you understand your part in the situation. And that's good. The Hangman, even though he's upside down, he has divine understanding. See the halo? The halo is a good thing. That's enlightenment. Because now it was like this, and then being able to see your part in the timeline, it's a great thing. And that's why there's a moving on thing. So in a way, your movement versus this guy here movement is, one is spiritual, one is physical. Okay, so deeper meaning moving on. So I'm seeing you moving on from an energy or situation that's not flowing anymore. It's just, you know, non-flow. When we have non-flow, it escalates to mental, physical, emotional resistance. Oh, Queen of Swords again. All right. That humorous, that truth, looking for the truth and becoming humor. Gotta bring that back, girl. Get your personal power. You can't keep that inside of you because you gotta represent yourself by saying, by allowing yourself to have that personal power to say your thoughts in your heart about any situation. You matter. We all matter. We cannot survive without each other. Your ping is my pong. It's this beautiful movement kind of thing. And then when things are not moving, no one's growing anymore. It's not good anymore. If you don't grow, movement is needed. Break is good as long as it's not 10-year break. Or you repeat the cycle again and you're, kind of like going, my God, why is this energy so familiar? Okay, laughter, Queen of Swords, still voice it out without judgment, but you represent yourself. By representing yourself, you are loving yourself, you're allowing to voice out. You are important. Your thoughts are important. Your heart is important. So voice it out without judgment. And, if it's like cold as ice sometimes, it's like, oh my God, I don't want to touch that. It's freezing. Well, break it. Break the ice with something humorous. Or if you don't want to say anything, just laugh at the situation, okay? Laugh at it. It's not. We get in trouble when we take things serious in 3D. When we take anything serious in 3D, that's when we get in trouble. Because we spike. And spiking our bodies, our mind, our heart takes a lot of energy. That's why balance is important. When things is within the sine waves, there's no up and down and spike. Spikes in energy takes a lot of energy for that spike, right? And it, so energy that's spiking, pull back. Be in the middle. Be the eye to the storm, okay? And don't spike, because it's kind of dangerous when you spike, because, especially emotions or energy in motion. So a lot of cops rather go to a bank robbery than a domestic violence, because it's unpredictable and uncontrollable, and it's energy and emotions just moving too fast. Okay, so let's take a look. Working towards a goal. Okay. So you have a goal. You've always had a goal. And you're a little worried if you move away or evolve, transmute, move on. Change is hard, but change is good too, because it doesn't serve you anymore. There's no more flow, and it's just the beginning. It's not like, it's an early energy, okay? But the balance is off. It's not fun anymore, which is good, because you have to have a little laughter, a little play, but it looks like it's an opening a door and opening another, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of cups. Wow, that's quite a bit of investment there. But the beauty of this is, it looks like he's sad, he's turning away, from all these cups, everything that's in there. But his head is not down. He's understanding that the energy needs to move, because it's not fun, it's not flexible anymore. when you're not flexible anymore, you can't grow, right? So you gotta, if you're holding sand so tight, you lose more sand than leaving the sand here and let the wind blow gradually as the wind. So so it looks like you um, ride this ride with mental force, mind. Okay, think about something funny, hilarious, and you don't even have to say anything when you voice yourself out. That's part of loving yourself. Is you're not going to be silent. You are going to share your thoughts because they are important. You are going to share your heart because your heart is important, and you're going to share your spirit. When the mind and the heart do not connect with the collective, the spirit is not having any more fun, and it's not flowing. So, with grace, you know that you need to move on. You're halfway there. That worry, that guilt, that thing, that sleepless nights. I mean, it's not as bad as I've seen, but you do have occasionally sleepless nights. Okay, but it looks like you're going to be back to goal. So I do see a pattern between you and this picture that you shared. Um, both human base resistance ability. It's not flowing anymore. Yours is a spiritual. His is a physical transition. Okay, and it's hard. Wow, you did some work, but you're gonna be good. All right, so I'm gonna do one more. What time is it? It is 1:04. Oh God, I've been doing this for how long? Sometimes when you open the gateway, you just have to keep going. Okay, so the next one is, thank you for the ad. I've had a gift since early age, hearing and interacting with the spiritual realm. This is CM. Okay. I'm drawn to people before it's their time to pass, regardless of natural causes or sudden trauma. My gift has been clouded over the past couple of years. Interesting. My gift has been clouded over the past couple of years. Since first my brother's passing, and now my father's recent passing. I need a visit from my father and answers. I'm not getting anything. I know a lot of it has to do with severe depression since their passing. This is heavy energy, girl. CM. Oh, my goodness. Okay, but I need help, advice on what to do. I've done meditation, cleansing, etc., and nothing. Maybe even someone here may be able to pick up something from me or my father that I'm missing. Oh man, it's heavy. It's like I can't breathe. Okay, there is a lot to his death and continuously dragging me down. I'm so sorry, sweetheart, and draining my energy. Okay, CM. Oh, man. Okay, hang in there. Yours is going to be deep because it'll be talking. I got to look. This was on September 19th. I don't do any readings if anyone has passed over less than 30 days. Let me see. Now father's passing. So I'm gonna we could when we pass on the other side. So my mom, dad, and my brother all died in the same house 2 years apart. I sold the house already, but it's It's really not a loss. Physically, it is because they are part of you. You grew up with them. The first thing you can remember is your father or your brother. They are part of you. You are part of that in bloodline, in your memory cells, in your receptors, everything. So when they pass, there is a physical loss and a spiritual loss and a mental loss. It's a loss, but it's actually a gain when you are. They have no unfinished business. There's like maybe 2 or 3% that doesn't cross over. Okay, but it is our unfinished business. Could have, would have, should have. I've seen it in my own family. 3 times. So this is a heavy duty reading because I'm gonna ask you right now. Say, this is a very heavy energy reading. Ask your father. Okay. Did he pass over 30 days? 30 days. I'm going to have to do this. Okay, CM. I know right now this travel, it's going to be heavy. Okay? So I'm not going to read right now because I'm kind of drained a little bit. But this is heavy. Not so much of your brother, but your father. Okay? So, okay, so as soon as you answer that question that I just sent you, I need to know if he's passed over 30 days. And if it's not, we have to wait for 30 days. Okay? But we'll get there together. I'll walk with you. All right. Okay. Next one is there is a okay, him. All right. Okay, so this is for KF. First name is KF, and then S. This was on September 20th. I know you posted a few. Okay, so having a very hard time right now. I used to often attend open circles and practice frequently, then married a doctor, and science and raising children has made me a little tired. I'm unsure if I can ask for readings here, but my name is Jay. I'm not going to say the real name, and this is me about 15 minutes ago. Well, Jay, you have a very kind soul from your picture. Let me see, there's 4 comments here. Okay, CDH. She says, I don't know why I see you doing more walking and just pretending or creating that you are happy on these walks. And it will raise your vibe. I also see the color blue. Not sure if you should walk near places with lots of blue around it. Hope you raise your vibe. Okay. And then KFS responded to C. Oh, she already responded. Wow. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Hang on. I've been wanting to do this last week, but we had 3 or 4 people on live. I don't think I have anyone here. Oh, good. There's only 1 watching. Okay. Where are you? Okay. 2 comments. Okay. Where are you? I can't see you. This is very heavy energy reading. Did he pass over 30 days? Okay. Where are you? Oh. Oh, I thought she responded. Oh my God, that's weird. That is really weird. Okay. Super weird. All comments. No. Did he pass over 30 days? No. Okay. I knew it. Okay. Yeah, there's a reason why we don't read on recent passings. Okay. Okay. When will it be 30, 31 days? Days. Okay. There we go. I knew it. So her father just, CM's father just recently passed. And it sounds like, because I could feel him, it says, no, he hasn't passed over 30 days, so he's still here. Oh, CM. Okay, okay. We're going to do one more. This is, timeline's not ready yet, CM. We have to wait. It's okay. We'll wait. So this one, okay, let me finish this one. This is going to be my last one. Okay, all right. So there's 4 comments. Okay, so let's see here. All right. KFS said to CDH, that's not a bad shot. I used to live by the sea and love those walks, but can't anymore without a long journey. Maybe I should make the effort. And then CDH replied to KFS, yep, do something that reminds you of water. This is wonderful. That are similar. I used to walk and listen to music and dance, but I fear I've done too much damage. Eyesight mainly. I'm depressed as well. Oh. All right, so let's read on him. Okay, so KSM. So we're going to be reading. I'm going to take a quick break. This is going to be, I feel that this might be a decade reading. I'm not sure yet. But let's see what's going on with you right now. Inspiration is needed, maybe. Little creation. All right, so I'll be right back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'll be right back. We got one more, and that's it. And then I gotta go to work. Okay. That mute did not work. It's okay, we're not going to mute. is the last reading. Um, Let me see. There's a reason why we wait for 30 days. Let everything settle in 3D and non 3D. Um, Let me see. And it's also very disruptive in the readings as well. Um, and anytime we go on a different timeline or non 3D, I usually will have my devices to measure the level of energy that we can't see, but we could feel, you know. So the devices kind of lets me know the thunder before the lightning. Last time I did this, um, the person told me that they passed away more than 30 days. But in the middle of the reading, yeah, things were uh, not 30 days, not more than 30 days. It was like a couple of weeks. And we don't want that. Yeah, let it settle collectively. Um, this is for CM. Okay, so I sent you. So I told her. So CM, this is a very heavy energy. Not so much of your brother, but your father. Okay, so we could do. I could do one with you, walking with you, uh, regarding your thoughts and stuff. Let me see this. I'm gonna put on my mask and. Okay. So, did he pass over 30 days? No. So it's less. Okay. So, CM, let me know when it's the 31st day. Because it's a clearer reading. The energies are clearer. The membranes have combined with each other. Um, um, so it's more settled energy to look at. So certain times we cannot look. Um, it's a timeline thing. So because everything is still settling down, the strings are still vibrating. They're still forming. And that it's just not non 3D. It's also 3D. Okay. Uh, so take this time um, to meditate, to feel the love. Think of a good memory, um, a good memory that makes you smile. For now, that's for now. So I'll wait for you to respond to when it will be 31 days, and we'll go from there. Okay. This is for CM. This is regarding peacefulness, and your gift, and the pain that clouds our gifts. Um, and believe me, you will find, as much as I have found, that the loss is actually gain. I would often tell my loved ones, hey, why didn't you tell me this when you were alive? You go, like, we didn't know until we were on this side. So they become your guides. They're actually more powerful on the other side. And so we just need to remove the blockage, the resistance, and then you'll be able to communicate with them again, and connect with them again in a different space, okay? Different space and time, okay? Meantime, I give my heart to you and strength. CM. Okay. All right, so this is the last reading because I need to replenish my energy. Okay, so where are we? There you are. Okay, so this is for KFS. Let's take a look. Well, I think we're going to do a decade reading for you. The first 10 years of your life going into the second decade, which is 10 to 20. Don't need to know your time, because time is irrelevant. We'll just take a look at the current here and now, and then we'll go back. Okay. So they are your memories. They are your memory receptors. They're in your mind, they're in your body, they're in your cells. Let's take a look what we can find. See if we can bring everything together, okay? KFS. Okay. All right. All right. This is pure water. It has no fluoride. And this is my Himalayan ion rock. Of course, the crystals. I love the crystals. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at that picture of yours. Oh, you look like a very hard worker and a kind soul, always helping. Okay, so let's see what's going on with KFS. Let me see. Let me make your picture bigger here. Okay. What is going on with K? One thing great about these lives, I could just send you guys the link and just fast forward to your part of the session, and it's not going to take forever to upload and render this because it's on YouTube. Oh Lord, and all the upper beings and universe, please give us the guidance. Please give us the guidance for KFS. To put everything together, to wrap things together, to find his joy, to find his laughter, to find his love again. Let him remember what's going on with you, with this energy right now, at the moment, here and now. What's going on here and now? What's going on with you? What energies are coming out? All right, so apathy, not being seen, self-absorption. It's upside down, slow in energy. Group identification, Hierophant. Wow, higher learning, unknown learning. Oh, sweetheart. This card, there are certain energies that it's true, it's not questionable. This is betrayal, this is heartache. I mean, it gets to a point sometimes you actually feel those swords. I mean, literally. It feels like a broken heart. If you really feel that sharp sword. So right now, it's your heart is broken, sweetheart. Oh, okay, let's take a look. The Queen of Swords. I knew you were kind of funny. Queen of Swords, seeking of truth, breaking the ice, humorous, always a truth seeker, knows how to break the ice in any situation with humor and laughter and so forth. The Hermit, finding that light, making things quiet, quieting things down. Okay. King of Wands. What's up with this King of Wands? My goodness, I gotta look at that energy. All of these guys have King of Wands. Interesting. Maybe this was a shift 2 weeks ago. Or 2 weeks ago, yeah. That's the energy of King of Wands. Wow. Okay. See, these readings actually help me too, to see the collective. We help each other, so this is good. Hard control. What the heck? It's hard control again. Hard control. Oh, hostility in your group identification, there's no more fun, there's no more laughter, there's the ego, triumph. No, this is a good card, as long as it's in balance. But as you can see, everybody's walking, but he's on the horse. So a lot of times, um, pride is good until you can't see others, their gifts. All you can see is you. Okay, so ego makes you spiritually. This is what you're dealing with right now. You're not being seen. What you thought would be your group, your inner core, your your circle of comfort, your circle of belief system, your um, your flow with your group. Okay, so when someone sits on a high horse, it's really hard to talk to people at an eye level. Okay. Freedom, excitement. Okay, so what's going on right now is some apathy, and this is within your inner group, your belief system actually. Um, you're not being heard. See, apathy, self-absorption. We're always, someone's always concentrating on something else, not seeing what this beautiful offer from the sky. It's a cloud offering a creativeness, a offering of love, offering of energy, and this person's just like so focused, inner, self-absorbed with these 3 cups. And that has to do with the ego too. Okay. And it is a heartache when you're not being seen, being felt. We need to matter. My sweet boys, KFS, we need to matter. Everyone needs to matter. Everyone has to matter. Okay, the Queen of Swords is in the past. It's still in the present. If it's fully like this, it's like, put aside. But it's upside down, so it's still here. Your humorous ways are still here. This is good. And you're always a seeker of truth. Right now, you are looking for the light, trying to understand the situation, trying to understand this heartbreak. Oh, sweetheart. This has to do with control. One way. One way or no way. So it's a forced, what my analogy is, it's the chariot, right? You got to whip these beautiful horses for them to move, and if you want them to go faster, you whip them more. It's like, wow. So I'm moving because it's painful. It's horrible. Okay, so it shouldn't be painful. Okay. Well, you can't really joke around anymore, break the ice as much as you do, because this is open dishonor. Oh, open dishonor, sweet boy, open dishonor. Open dishonor is similar to the sneakiness of 5 of Swords or 7 of Swords. The energy of, lying, cheating, and stealing. That is hidden dishonor. Only 2 people know. Okay, the people that tango. When it's open dishonor, okay, there's a smile of taken, and you can't even, swords are the truth. Some culture carries the soul. Okay, I get it. He's carrying 2 in his left arm, carrying 1. But look at these 2, and look at the people in the back going, you just taken my heart. You've just taken my soul. And you can't even use the 2 cards. You're just smiling because you can, and you did it. So this is a hostility card. It's not a good card. Okay, and this is within your group. That's why your smiles are not there. Momentarily. Okay. Well, in your hearts right now, I could see that, you're still in the hermit mode. You're still analyzing. You're observing and gathering and balancing, and this is a good thing. Quietness, the eye of the storm is important. When chaos is just, you can't be part of the chaos. You have to stay still. Only way to see what comes around is like a tornado, right? What energy comes around, okay? This card is about freedom. It's excitement, depending. It's freedom. and it's a feeling of you can see excitement. Excitement could go both ways, but freedom, excitement, um, and to me with these cards right now, okay, when ego makes you spiritually useless, you can't see beyond your level. You can't see down there. And when you can't see stuff, is that's when um, the tower card, sudden change happens. You have to be able to see as above as below. As below, ground is important um, because of gravity, obviously. But you have to see ground before um, you see above, right? So it's both ways. As above is below, as below is above. Okay, so it's looking like this ego um, and this King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very powerful, charismatic, flamboyant, creative energy. They come in the room, it's like, hi, so it's a very confident energy, a very confident energy. And this has appeared, so that's an energy I'm going to look further into because it's collective. It's been I could feel the energy as a collective of this creating and very inspiring, forceful, bold, um, and center of attention. It's a fire energy. It's a fire energy. Um, he's always changing energies. Never changes. It's good and bad. This one is coming in, and I feel it's coming in to you as a creative force. Never settle for the old. Always changing, always evolving, because that's you. You don't, it's like, okay, 6 to 8 weeks, okay, where's Stefan, where is, we got to change the flow a little bit, just a little bit, just maybe sway the water a little bit to here, just a little bit, but you can't keep going through hard rocks. You can't keep, you gotta balance. You gotta balance, the steadiness and the unsteadiness, but not too much of either one because it takes too much energy to come back to balance. Okay, so let's look at the first 10 years. Okay, so that's coming in, that bold creative force, but right now you're in hermit mode. Understanding, seeing before you make a move, that's a good thing. Let's see the first 10 years of your life. What's going on? Let us see what we can't see. Shows the things that will help. KFS at the here and now. Oh, look. The Hermit. Interesting. Wisdom. Hermit. Let's see. Hermit. Have some alone time. Okay. Guidance. Don't forget. You have guides with you. You have your ancestors with you. You're in a field that many shells are gravitating to helping others. You've seen death. You've seen life. You are your shell and your spirit picked what you're doing right now because of that connection to life and death. Okay, so solitude is important. Guidance is important. Oh, hang on, I just got a little electrical force right above my right temporal. Okay. This is the last one for today because it's 1:42 already. I was supposed to be done by 1 o'clock, but it's okay. When we open gates, we can't. It's open. You have to let it flow. First 10 years. Let us see what we can see. Hermit, you have guides. My dear, you got a lot of guides. You got ancestors. You need to quiet yourself and listen. Listen with your heart. Use your mind for the thought, the question. Listen to your heart for the answer. Question in your mind and your heart will answer. All right. Let us see the first 10 years. Okay, let's take a look at the first 10 years. Oh my God! You can't make this shit up. The Hermit. So you got guides, okay? They've been guiding you since you were little. The first 10 years of your life. And they're in my ears right now. Oh God, wait a minute. Hang on. Let me move the blood flow over above my right temporal. Hang on. There it is. Ooh. Okay. It's always my right temporal. Okay. The devil. Oh, sweetheart. Your shell, your energy is going against these outside forces. The devil is not a bad card. It's not Satan. It's not what we're taught. The devil is outside forces. What I call X. Okay, unknown. These are outside of non-3D. These are the challenges that are coming in. You have been trained. You have been trained the first 10 years of your life of these outside forces. The only reason why we call it the devil is because it's heavy in density. It's heavy. It has elemental energy. And because it's so heavy and so powerful, we automatically call it the devil because it's bigger than us. And that's the universe. Okay? The great unknown. 95%, the dark energy, what we call what science call the Higgs field. There's subatomic, okay, and there's 95% of the universe. What we can see is only 5. So you have guides. This has been a training for you. Interesting. King of Pentacles. Okay, so. Dependability, reliability is very important. The first 10 years of your life, being able to make money, being able to be successful. That's one of the energies the first 10 years of your life. The Hierophant, you have a belief system. This was instilled to you the first 10 years of your life. Okay? This belief system, okay, of what you should be, what you should do, what you should become, all that stuff. It's a recipe that's been passed down. This is the recipe for success in our generations, or something like that. Okay. Oh, Page of Cups. Look at that. Even though you had that outside force, this energy, right? This is bounded. You have chains. You're bounded by the physical side of things. Okay, people, place, or thing. Okay, of spirit, not of spirit. Of spirit is no bondage. It's just there. It's connected. It's telepathic. It's intimate. It's loving. It's love. Free. This is bondage. Okay, and that has to do with the physical, space. Oh, look at that, Knight of Wands. Again, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is about risk-taking. It's very, from all the Knights, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands gets all of us, okay? Because it's very confident, it's very cocky, it goes against it wins against all odds, it's passionate, it's life, it's adventurous, it's exciting, okay, all right? The Queen of Wands. Interesting. Innocence. Oh dear. Okay, so innocence, let's just say innocence in the first stage of your life shouldn't have the devil in it. Okay? Innocence was taken. Innocence was not taken care of. Innocence. Hey, it's the first 10 years of your life, man. You shouldn't be placed with those material, physical things. You're first year seed. Your group identification. Too hardcore, man. Okay. Damn, you went training. Oh, look at that. Even with all these chaos and this energy of challenges, huge outside forces, and it's like, oh my God, I'm only, less than 10. Jeez. Okay? Your heart. So you were in training. Look at that. Your heart, you still had hope. Wow. That is, oh wow. So that's outside. It's the stars, the heavens. Your guides has protected you from the devil, or from this energy, the unknown, this hardcore energy, very heavy, very powerful, very element. But you still, even though you went through this, or the environment that you were part of in the first 10 years, you went through it, you still came out with hope. Look at us, outside force, those are your guides. Wow, you are protected. Okay, so again, this is what we read previously. This is, again, going back in the circles of 10, spirituality, emotion, energy, okay? Our inner spirit was not acknowledged. Only the physical was acknowledged and needed. You still had hope. Look at that. You're a beautiful soul. Such a beautiful soul. The star, even though that risky behavior. Wow. Okay. Let's talk about that risky behavior. I know you're attracted to that. Adventure. Okay. It's great. But do the hermit. Okay? Because this night, you have to ask, is this night giving life or taking life? At first it's very, very exciting. And then you get addicted to the high of the adventure. And then you're like, oh boy, I'm deep into it. What should I do? Okay. You're doing what you're doing right now is talk to your guides. You have done this the first 10 years of your life. And because this is happening now, the spirit's not acknowledging only what you could do physically. What you could provide physically, okay? The heart needs life too. Interesting. Okay, so let's look at how it went to your second decade, which is 10 to 20. So I'm hoping that you could pull some energies here. You have a lot of guides. Interesting. Call it instinct. Call it spidey sense. But you know. And you're back to your guides again. Talk to your guides again. They have been with you since you were a baby. That's the only way that you survive that darkness the first 10 years of your life. Because of your guides. Your heart was not turned. It remained hopeful. It remained bright. Ooh. So this way I know what the collective is feeling. So there is good. Alright, let's take a look. Oh Lord, and all the upper beings, please give us the guidance that we need for this beautiful energy I'm looking at right now, KFS. Let us see what we can't see and hope that this will help him. And thank you for all his guides that has watched over him for his 10 years of his life. All right, 10 to 20. Let's see what we cannot see. Please help us at the here and now right now to put it all together. Shoot, let me see. Ha, cycle. The world. Oh. Wow, the magician. Oh, wow. Ego, pride. Wow, 10 to 20. War. Ace of Cups. Oh, sweetheart. You're a very old soul. Wow. You so okay. Spiritually. Still got love even though you're restricted. Boy! Confusion. Restriction. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Oh, working together, working, 3 a mission. You got a mission. Deeper meaning, moving on. Okay. Page of Wands. Wow. Okay, so you're back again. Okay, so you're here now is a reflection of both your first 2 decades, the first 10 years, and into what we're doing now is 10 to 20. Okay, so I know you're an old soul because we don't get these readings at 10 to 20 unless it's a recycling. See, it's a continuance. The world means completion. It's a completion of a cycle. And the magician. Okay, look at that. The ability to be able to take those strings or variables that have not combined with other strings or membranes, and you're able to bring it, look at that infinity, being able to bring it down to 3D, to manifestation. Okay, you're dealing with the pride and the ego again. Ah, look at that. Even at that, you were very encouraged at this time. Your gifts were kicking in. The spirit is important to you. The guides are important. The energy, your spirit energy is important. It's as important as what you could provide in the physical world. Okay. But it's the spirit that drives our shells. It is our plasma. It is energy that gives life to our bodies. Okay. The Page of Wands. Wands are creative forces. Okay. So they are creative forces, and it's the feeling of being confident. Okay. You have a lot of courage. That's the Page of Wands. It's like, confidence. Like, I could do this. Nothing I can't conquer. That feeling of the energy of knowing you have that power and that guidance and those guides that will help you to be daring. Okay, and you have a little bit of that a night of what I call the Knight of Wands. The adventurous one. But boy, you were really adventurous from between 10 to 20. And there's the Ace of Cups. It looks like, I don't know, there's some first love there going on. You experienced your first love, your love, but it was restricted. Interesting. And this is working together. Okay, this is when groups come together, they have a mission or a goal. And you became part of that goal of not being seen. Huh. Like your own group. Okay, I get it. Okay, your own group identification. I'm gonna talk cryptic here. Your own group of belief system. It's very different from the normal 3D, the accepted 3D. You formed your own formation. That is different from any normal forms. What is accepted? There we go. That's accepted. Okay. So this was the start of your heart and your direction, who you are, what you are. Okay, so this one looks like too, I believe towards the end, there was a movement of some sort of moving on. You're finding a deeper meaning. You're an old soul. You're always looking at the core, going, it's not real, it's not real. You know when it's real because you rely on your heart, your love. You listen to your heart like you did. Listen to your heart. It will always guide you right. And it will tell you when to move on. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, the yes, you can do it attitude. Yep. The world. Deeper meaning. Wow, we got a mission there. Okay, so. Okay, pride. 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 That's right. Take on that pride. Okay, you are who you are. Our shell is just a shell. It's the energy inside of those shells. A shell is just a shell. It's for physical stuff, food, physical stuff, sex. It's just a shell. It's the spirit that lives forever in love, joy, laughter. Okay, so this is the first time you felt. So you're 10 and 20. You've already experienced what you experience right now. You know what it is. That's why you're asking your guides. And this is confusion, restriction again. You can't move. You're a free spirit. You need to be able to move. You need to be able to fly. You need to be trusted. You need to be able to not be restricted. Okay? Do what you did before. Wiggle. No, no hard control. Wiggle. That's what you're doing right now with the Hermit. You're wiggling to see what is vibrating as you wiggle. Okay? Okay? So, little by little, you will find your answer. No jaggedy sine waves, okay? Too much energy. If you send out this very fast, very heavy energy, you're going to get the same energy back. So, if you vibe, little earthquakes, releases the pressure. Releases the pressure. Big earthquakes, it's destruction. It's just total, Noah's Ark and stuff. But a little bit of vibration here, a little bit vibration there, a little bit here, a little bit there. You much better. Okay. You're 10 and 20, you felt that closed heart. That's it. I am closing you off. Physically, mentally, spiritually. You can't say anything to me. I've deleted you. I've forgotten you. I'm going to forget you. That's the worst thing you could do to anything conscious. Is forget it. Okay? So, I think you know what you need to do. I hope this helps. That you have pull your memories. Every loss is a gain because you understand it better every time. All right. I am exhausted. Love you all, and love yourself. If it's not peaceful anymore, it's not happy, it's not flowing, give yourself some love by walking. Instant peace. Instant peace. Walk away. I don't know. Go outside. Hug a tree. Or even pretend to go to the bathroom. But it's a break in the flow that it's not good anymore. It's just, and you're not running away from it. You're giving yourself love by, it takes two to tango. So, you could feel the energy. Okay? It's not forever. And you let that person know, I need a break. I need some time to think. And you do. And that's being the hermit. All right. Lots of love. Remember to love yourself. Do something. I'm gonna go have a banana cream pie right now. And because I'm hungry and I love banana cream pie. Okay, love you guys.